Well, it has now been 7 days since investigators found what they believe to be the remains of 5-year-old Taylor Williams in Alabama.
And however, those remains still have not been positively identified. So a lot of people are asking, what is taking so long? First Coast News has learned that the work of making a DNA match to those remains takes on average about a week. That investigation began last Friday. Now, it can take longer depending on the decomposition of the body as the coroner works to determine the cause of death and if foul play is suspected. So we're going to continue to keep you updated on the very latest on this case, and we also have more information right now on firstcoastnews.com.